What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new, my name is Evan and I make videos about hot stocks, dividends, and options. So if that interests you guys, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Before we jump into the video today though, I just wanted to mention that I think Webull is ending their promotional deal. You get a free stock worth anywhere from $8 up to $1,600 as long as you deposit $100. So make sure you guys get in on this opportunity before it ends. It could end at the end of the month. So make sure you sign up using my link down in the description, and you could just deposit the money and then as soon as you get the free stock, you could just take it out. But it's basically free money, so you might as well sign up. But in today's video, we're gonna go over apparently why NIO is the highest quality brand among electric vehicles in China. But before we jump into that, of course, we're going to take a look at the share price. And they're not really up or down today. It shows they're down 0.3%, but it's been pretty flat today, except for pre-market, they were up a little bit. They peaked at 2.44% in pre-market hours. But since then, they've kind of tapered down, and now they haven't really been up or down throughout most of the day. And taking a look at the 1 week chart, they're up almost 6%, but you can see the majority of the week, they haven't really done much. It's been pretty flat with slight spikes here and there, but for the majority of the week, they've been trading pretty flat. But I would personally say this is better than trading down because they can't go up constantly. So I would much rather see them trade flat for a while than trading down. So now here's what you guys came for. Apparently NIO is China's best quality brand for electric vehicles, and they are actually ranked ahead of Tesla. Now this report was apparently put out yesterday on the 17th of September, and the research done was by a firm called JD Power, which I'm sure you guys have heard of. Whenever I hear of JD Power, I don't really think it means anything at all though. I mean, they might have actual awards and actual reports that they do, but if you've ever seen any car commercial, it seems like every car brand earns JD Power awards for almost everything.
This year, Chevy received more JD Power Initial Quality Awards than any other car brand. What do you think about that?
I have no idea what initial quality means. Initially, it's okay, but after that, it's just a piece of crap. Is that what you're saying here? Who is JD Power? Because, I mean, honestly, it sounds like a porn star's name. JD Power Handler something, you know? JD Power Rod. Okay, so I just Googled it, and it's pretty much a made-up award. Initial quality is only for like the first 90 days.
In fact, Chevy has received more JD Power Awards for initial quality than any other car company, 4 years in a row.
Wow, I'm speechless.
Did you guys rent this whole building out just to show off all the cars you couldn't sell? I don't know why you guys keep inviting me.
So the basis of this research concluded that NIO ranked number 1 in terms of problems per 100 vehicles. So NIO had 109 problems versus Tesla, who ranked second with 113. And this was according to JD Power's 2020 China New Energy Vehicle Experience Study. So to me, I think that NIO is ranking first right now just because they don't produce nearly as many vehicles as Tesla. So Tesla is pretty much mass producing vehicles, and when you have to produce as many vehicles as they do, obviously there's going to be minor problems here and there that might pass through without being inspected as closely. So if you compare that to NIO, they're not making nearly as many vehicles as Tesla, so they should be able to make more high quality vehicles because they're making quite a substantial amount less than Tesla. I'm not saying this to bash on NIO, I just think if they produced as many vehicles as Tesla, you would start to see more problems per 100 vehicles like you do with Tesla. But even taking this into consideration, Tesla only had 4 more problems per 100 vehicles, and they produce way more vehicles. And you have to keep in mind, this is a study done by JD Power. So if you believe in JD Power and their awards, I guess more power to you, but I think JD Power is just kind of a made-up award that car companies can get for pretty much everything about their vehicle, as long as they apply for the award. And this study was also based on real feedback from actual owners of these vehicles. So the total number of owners was 3,267, and it was owners who purchased their vehicles between May of 2019 and May of 2020. So I don't want to jump to conclusions or anything, but we know what happened with Luckin Coffee and how they lied about their numbers and their profit. So I'm just throwing this out there as something to keep in mind, but if this is just based on Chinese submitted feedback from owners, I think if the government from China, because they're supporting NIO and they wanted NIO to seem like the better brand, they might somewhat exaggerate the numbers And maybe not, I don't know for sure, I'm just throwing it out there as something to keep in mind. But it's probably not the case just because the numbers are so close, and Tesla only had 4 more problems per 100 vehicles. So they're pretty much even, but I'm not in any way hating on NIO. I just wanted to mention that just in case you guys haven't considered something like that potentially happening. So I'm also kind of confused because it says right here that the study showed that international brands of new energy vehicles outperform Chinese brands in terms of body appearance, infotainment centers, seats, powertrain, and body interiors. So I guess that would make sense since this study was just referring to Chinese electric vehicles. So it must be comparing Teslas that are produced in China as compared to NIO vehicles, which are obviously produced in China as well. So I would be curious what would happen if they were to compare NIO vehicles to US produced Teslas. I'm curious how those would compare and how many issues both would have in that comparison. And among all the issues that have been reported for new energy vehicles, the most frequent problem categories are body exterior, body interior, infotainment centers, and driving experience, with interior odor and tire noise among the top 20 problems. Now, I think if you're going to buy an electric vehicle, I think you should understand that tire noise is going to be an issue on any electric vehicle. Because if you've drove a gas vehicle, you're hearing the engine, whether it's loud or not. It's like this white noise that you kind of tune out and you don't even notice it. And when you take away the engine, which produces noise, and the exhaust and everything like that, you're obviously going to hear the tire noise on the road. And this surprises a lot of people who are new to electric vehicles. So I don't think that should necessarily be one of the issues with electric or these new energy vehicles. So I know this video doesn't directly tie into how it would affect NIO, but I think if NIO is ranking among the top vehicles in China, and more specifically they're ranked first in terms of electric vehicles when you refer to issues per 100 vehicles, well, I think this would help in the future and help boost the share price if people are seeing that they're the top brand in China. But remember, it is JD Power, which seems to give out awards for every car brand out there, and they give out definitely some bogus awards here and there, which don't even make sense half the time. And a lot of times car brands will earn JD Power awards for vehicles from 5 years in the past and keep using it like their vehicles are currently earning those awards. Now that's not the same for NIO right now. Obviously this is 2019 to 2020. So by having this research done by JD Power and earning awards and things like this, they can currently claim that they have JD Power awards. But I just wouldn't be surprised to see them extending this into the future and keep claiming that they have awards just like other car brands do as well. But I think as long as NIO stays in the top few companies in terms of electric vehicles in China, then in the long term, this would really help them out. Because if you think about on the other end, if they were one of the worst brands and they were ranked worst, even if it is just by JD Power, if they were ranked at the bottom of the list, people are not going to buy as many NIO vehicles as if they're ranked at the top. So I think this should help with sales and deliveries in the future. It might not have a direct effect in the near future, but I think long term that's going to help out the share price. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you think earning a JD Power award or being ranked #1 in Chinese electric vehicles is going to benefit NIO? Or do you think it's just kind of some made up gibberish just to give them some self-promotion? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Also, make sure you guys sign up for Webull if you haven't already. Like I mentioned, you'll earn a stock worth anywhere from $8 up to $1,600 when you deposit $100. So make sure you sign up using the link in the description because you don't want to miss out on free money. Also, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like because it really does help out the channel. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you back here in the next one. Bye.